Dear Taurus, have you ever felt a steady, quiet presence supporting you? It might not seem flashy or mysterious, but trust me, it carries a remarkable gift of lasting success just for you. Imagine if this steadfast energy that you sometimes sense is not just coincidence, but rather a blessing, quietly building a solid foundation in your life. If you've ever sensed an unseen support, as if a reliable force is watching over you, then this message is tailored just for you. Take a moment to breathe deeply and feel the ground beneath your feet. What I'm about to share may resonate with the deepest parts of your soul, those hidden feelings of security that often go unspoken. Have you ever found yourself alone in quiet moments, feeling a warm, grounding presence around you, even if it's not visible? It's a comforting sensation that reminds you that you are always supported. Perhaps you've hesitated to voice this experience, worried that others might label you as overly practical or clinging to the familiar. But here's the truth. As a Taurus, your intuition is rooted in a deep connection to the material world and stability, guided by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and value. You exist in a unique space where the tangible and the feeling of security intersect, allowing you to perceive the solid foundations that others might overlook. You might have sensed the strength of someone who has passed on, their steadfast essence lingering in your heart. You might have felt a sudden sense of stability from an unseen force, like a sturdy tree sheltering you, only to find no one there when you looked around. This is not mere imagination. It's a soul, perhaps an ancestor or loved one, lending you their enduring strength, serving as your steadfast guardian. They don't intrude upon your life with fanfare. Rather, they offer quiet reassurance. Their presence is a gentle reminder of your inner strength and that you are never truly alone on your path to building security. Who is this soul that walks beside you, offering this feeling of solidity? It could be someone you've always felt a connection with through shared values, loyalty, or memories of their unwavering nature. The universe does not operate on random chance. If you're tuning into this message, it's likely that you need to hear this now more than ever. The vibrations of stability and worth you're feeling are genuine. I've always believed that Taurus serves as an anchor, connecting enduring values to the material world. Your soul is practical enough to recognize what is reliable, yet strong enough to endure and build. You might feel the warmth of someone who has passed, encouraging you to keep moving forward with steady steps. Each time you feel shaky, they bring grounding. When you're ready to give up, they whisper, "You are strong enough." And in those silent moments, they become the inner resilience that helps you stand firm, even when you're unsure of the source of that strength. You may wonder why these feelings of support are surfacing now. The answer is simple. You're ready. You've grown to understand that not all connections require words. You've become attuned to the silent messages of steadiness from those who care for you, even if they are no longer physically present. If you've ever felt protected by an unseen force, an inexplicable sense of security, I encourage you to share in the comments. That soul is waiting to hear from you. A simple acknowledgement, a thank you, or even just a feeling of gratitude for their steady presence. When you open your heart to this truth, you also prepare yourself to receive the well-deserved rewards that are on their way. In the next part, I'll reveal why everything you've been silently building and praying for is beginning to manifest. That solid presence you feel? It's actually a response from the universe, guiding you toward the security and abundance you dream of. So keep your eyes glued to the screen. because the gift you've patiently waited for is starting to unfold. As you listen to this, you're engaging with insights that often go unspoken. This is your moment to truly open your heart and receive what the universe has in store for you. In astrology, Jupiter is known as the planet of great rewards, not for those who merely strive, but for those with steadfast hearts worthy of receiving, those who appreciate true value. And let's not forget, Taurus, your heart has always desired stability and security for others. How much quiet effort have you poured into ensuring the comfort and well-being of your loved ones? Each time you acted for their security, a star of loyalty lit up in your soul. Now, under this sky filled with potential, the stability you've hoped for is starting to shift and solidify. Have you ever asked for a miracle of stability in the stillness of the night? It doesn't have to be grand. Just a small sign of security, a solid opportunity to guide you. You've waited patiently, not with anxiety, but with faith in your own steady efforts. And that's exactly why Jupiter is drawing near to you, not with fanfare, but through subtle signs of abundance and security. A door to a stable opportunity may suddenly open, or you might receive practical support from someone you thought had forgotten you. These signs are not random. They are responses to your persistent efforts and heartfelt desire for security. I firmly believe that every sincere effort finds its way back as a tangible reward, no matter how insignificant you may feel. You may ask, why now? The answer lies in your resilience. Many give up before their rewards arrive, but you, despite exhaustion, continue to trust in the value of hard work and kindness. This gift that's coming to you is unlike any other. It may be a job that offers genuine financial security, or a relationship where you feel truly safe and valued. Perhaps the greatest reward is learning to value yourself and recognizing that you deserve a more comfortable and gentle life. If you've ever longed for something significant that offers lasting security and value, now is the time to believe it's on its way. This is not the moment for doubt. It's a time to receive the fruits of your labor. Stop questioning whether it's real. Instead, start expressing gratitude. Thank you for the stability I feel. Thank you for being recognized. What you've been longing for doesn't just come from the distant sky. It begins in your heart. The heart that never stopped believing in the value of persistence, love, and practical dreams. You are not fragile. You are brave in your own steadfast way. You have the courage to believe in what is tangible, to love loyally, and to wait patiently for the harvest. Today, try something different. Don't just work hard. Believe that your efforts have been seen and the reward is coming. Do you remember the last time everything familiar felt unstable? Maybe a job that once provided security now feels confining. Or a relationship that was once your anchor has become a burden. When life pulls the rug of comfort out from under you, it's easy to ask, why me? I urge you to look back, not with fear, but with understanding. Sometimes what we cling to isn't right. It's just familiar. And when you can't break free from your own comfortable prison, the universe intervenes. Uranus, the planet of sudden change, doesn't come to harm you. It comes to liberate you from stagnation. What you perceive as a collapse is actually a sacred rearrangement, meant to build a stronger foundation. A job loss may lead you to your true calling, one aligned with your core values. A relationship ending might teach you self-worth, Venus, and shattered comforts can pave the way for genuine inner security. Each upheaval, when viewed through a lens of growth, becomes an opportunity for realignment. You didn't come to this world just to exist in comfort. You came to build and become stronger. And sometimes, that journey begins when old structures crumble. I invite you to share a turning point in your life that reshaped your perspective on stability and value. It doesn't have to be lengthy, just honest. Your story could be a beacon of hope for someone else navigating their own shifts. Every challenge faced by a Taurus holds constructive meaning. You are guided by Venus, the goddess of love and value, and anchored by the earth element. You don't just feel life, you build it, absorbing its practical lessons. And in moments of confusion, the universe is realigning your compass, guiding you toward the security and abundance you deserve. It's okay to feel afraid. It's okay to doubt. But remember, you are still standing, and that proves your enduring strength. You are not cursed, you are being refined. You are not abandoned, you are being supported. And you are not losing everything. You are being given a chance to rebuild on a stronger foundation. As you navigate these storms, I want you to consider who will offer you practical comfort and support when you feel you can't carry the load any longer. You don't have to do everything alone. Take a moment to place your hand on your heart and ask yourself, am I truly feeling secure and comfortable? You've been the steady rock for others, but who is your rock? In astrology, the moon symbolizes emotions and nurturing. As a Taurus, you often take on responsibilities and worry for others, sometimes at the expense of your own comfort. You see a friend struggling and you offer practical help. You encounter someone in need and feel a sense of duty. You always know what others need to feel secure, yet you often choose silent endurance to protect their stability. But who takes care of you? You deserve to be seen, to be heard, and to enjoy comfort. It's okay to admit that you're tired and need support, need rest. Remember, being able to receive care and affection is a sacred strength. In a world where everyone is racing to appear strong, admitting that you need a hug, a comforting meal, or a bit of pampering is a profound act of healing. When was the last time you allowed someone to see your true self, the real you, with all your weariness and unmet needs for comfort? If you can't recall, it might be time to open your heart again. The universe doesn't let any soul walk alone forever, but it won't force you to accept what you're not ready for. Someone is waiting for you, not for you to be perfect, but for you to be honest about your feelings and the burdens you carry. If you've made it this far, it's a sign that you're ready to stop doing everything alone and accept support. You don't need to be a superhero or the rock for everyone else while feeling depleted inside. You only need to be yourself, sometimes tired, sometimes needing comfort, and yearning for security and love. Open your heart. Someone is waiting to hear you and offer support. It could be a reliable old friend, a loyal past lover, or even a stable new soulmate. The universe often sends dependable souls into our lives when we become honest with ourselves. The moment you admit, I need comfort and support, is when the light of care begins to find you. Let's talk about the golden opportunity knocking at your door, not by chance, but as a reward for everything you've patiently endured and built. Don't miss it, because what's coming is meant for you, to build a more secure future. Do you feel the shift in the air? It's subtle, but it's enough to make your heart stir with hope for stability. The universe is whispering. It's time for something new and more sustainable. It's time for you to step out of the comfortable, yet limiting confines you've placed on yourself and embrace a new chapter, promising greater abundance. When the sun and stars align, it's not just a sign of luck, it's a promise of rebirth, of prosperity and value. Opportunities like this don't come often, but faith in your own worth must precede them. Opportunities knock, but if your heart is closed by fear of change or doubt, you won't hear them. To receive something beautiful and lasting, you must believe you deserve it. Not because you're perfect, but because you are a soul learning to love and value yourself. Ask yourself, is happiness and abundance truly meant for me? If you've felt like good things only happen to others, it's time to change your perspective. Everything you've endured is not a glitch in life's system. It's a process shaping you into someone who can appreciate what's coming. Not everyone can recognize a valuable gift when it arrives, but you can. Because you possess the ability to appreciate beauty, quality, and value, Venus, the universe will send you something worthy of your steadfast light. Write down what you desire most at this moment: financial security, a comfortable home, lasting love, robust health. No need to edit or shy away. Be honest and specific. When you name your dream, the universe knows how to bring it to you in tangible form. Every word written is a signal sent out, a door opened. When you dare to say, "I want to live a life worthy of the value and stability within me," that's the most powerful activation for the universe to flow toward you. You've come this far not to stop. You've endured challenges and confusion to stand up and say, "I choose stability, I choose lasting love, I choose myself." Now let's talk about releasing the past. To step into your secure future, you must let go, not to forget, but to set yourself free from its weight. The heaviest burden isn't what happened, it's what you're still rigidly holding on to. Whether it's a financial regret, a relationship that no longer fits, or a stubborn attachment to old habits, understand that holding on to pain or stagnation doesn't make you stronger. It only slows your journey toward comfort. You deserve to live a life filled with love, beauty, and security. Forgiveness isn't about the other person deserving it. It's about your freedom and peace. You've learned enough from past mistakes or hurts. It's time to let go, not to erase, but to create space for growth and new value. Are you ready to feel lighter, more flexible, to walk into the future? Close your eyes and think of what weighs on your heart the most. Perhaps stubbornness, a fear of change, or a needless material attachment. Whisper, "Thank you for the lessons. Now I choose to walk forward with grace." Letting go isn't easy, especially with your steadfast nature, but you're grounded enough to understand that clinging to stagnation isn't self-love. You are brave enough to do what your soul needs for true security. Let go of regret. Let go of the wish to change the past and receive the present with all its simple beauty and gentleness. Ahead lies what you've been patiently waiting for. Not loud or dramatic, but a peaceful morning when you wake up feeling secure and grounded. You don't have to carry that heavy suitcase of rigidity anymore. Beautiful, lasting things await you. If you're ready, write down one thing you choose to let go of today. Allow your heart to feel lighter, yet more stable, because you deserve that. When you lighten your load, you'll see the light of abundance at the end of the road more clearly. This moment is sacred, a spiritual rebirth where you no longer need external validation to know you are worthy of stability and love. Not everyone or everything is meant to walk with you forever. Some souls or situations enter our lives to teach us how to value ourselves. They help us realize that we don't need to be chosen by others to know our own worth. If you've stayed with me until this moment, perhaps your soul recognizes that not everything that feels uncomfortable is meant to harm you. Sometimes, what feels like stagnation is actually latent strength, waiting to be acknowledged and channeled properly. What follows you is not misfortune or bad luck. It's your guardian angel in the form of inner strength and persistence, a loving presence ready to offer you a gift of lasting success and stability. You don't need to prove anything to the world. Just remember, you are worthy because you've loved loyally, chosen building over destruction, and maintained a heart that appreciates true value. What you've been patiently waiting for is no longer far away. You are never alone in your steadfastness, and what's coming will fill you with the joy of security and abundance. Not because it's perfect, but because you finally get to live a life where you are loved and valued for who you truly are. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this message resonated with you, please leave a comment, a reflection, or simply a sign that you're here, living fully with your beautiful, grounded soul. The steadfast light within you deserves recognition, and the world needs that very light.